Is it time to buy or sell Wells Fargo stock? In this video, we will delve into an in-depth analysis of Wells Fargo. Our initial report was published on the website on Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025, and we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive look. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 25th of August, 2025, our system has classified Wells Fargo as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.94. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced a gain of 1.65%. This results in an average return of 0.82% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within a broad and gently rising trend in the short term, indicating the possibility of further upward movement. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 6.35% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from 1.91% to 12.36%. In a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of nearly 29.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 9.64% and 37.20% over the next year. This would translate to a future price estimate between $89.37 and $111.83. Our latest daily update for Wells Fargo includes the headline: Wells Fargo stock price ended at $81.51 on Tuesday after gaining 1.65%. The Wells Fargo stock price gained 1.65% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025. It rose from $80.19 to $81.51. This marks a gain over 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues, or if there will be a slight pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.32%, ranging from a low of $79.78 to a high of $81.63. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.55% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, with a total of 9 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $770,950,000. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate a divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $84.79, while the lowest price was $50.22. Currently, the price is 3.87% or $3.28 higher, below the 52-week high of $84.79, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Wells Fargo moves into the spotlight this week as the Federal Reserve's dovish pivot sparks a rally in bank stocks, while the company quietly piles on product and shareholder actions. Powell's Jackson Hole tone signaled a likely rate cut, driving short-term optimism. Investors are pricing in stronger loan demand and a re-rating of bank multiples, and Wells Fargo has already shown modest upside momentum. Over the longer haul, lower rates compress net interest margins. So, the stock will depend on whether Wells Fargo can convert stronger loan volumes and fee businesses into offsetting revenue. On the corporate side, Wells Fargo's commercial distribution finance unit teamed with Aqua Finance to launch retail financing for boats, recreational vehicles, and power sports, a niche origination channel that should serve as a modest near-term growth kicker and a longer-term source of installment income and cross-sell opportunities. The bank also declared quarterly preferred dividends, underscoring capital allocation discipline and income consistency for investors. Bottom line, expect short-term upside from sentiment and deal flow. Long-term performance hinges on margin resilience, loan growth execution, and capital flexibility. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned WFC a hold grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned WFC an outperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned WFC an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Raymond James assigned WFC a market perform grade with a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned WFC a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Wells Fargo stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book value as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Wells Fargo. Today's chart displays mostly positive signals. The stock of Wells Fargo holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which offers a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the long-term average is above the short-term average. Should there be corrections downward, support is anticipated around the levels of $78.82 and $80.03. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, August 7, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 5.79%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, leading to a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 49 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 68 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us for more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo finds support from accumulated volume at $79.91. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock typically trades with strong volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the associated risk is considered low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.85, which is 2.32% between its high and low. In the past week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 1.93%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Wells Fargo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate either a low expectation for the company's future or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 10th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.53. It is essential to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Wells Fargo. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Wells Fargo is at $82.36. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a significant point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Wells Fargo encounters its first support level at $79.91. If this support level remains intact, it could serve as an ideal entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Wells Fargo from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 29th of July, 2025, Charles W. Scharf conducted an insider purchase of 1,046,000 shares of stock option, which gives the right to buy. On the same day, Charles W. Scharf conducted a purchase of 1,046,000. Scharf also conducted an insider purchase of 362,977 shares of restricted share right. Earlier, on the 1st of July, 2025, Wayne M. Hewitt conducted an insider purchase of 2,124,494 shares of phantom stock units. On that same day, Ronald Sargent conducted an insider purchase of 4,908,578 shares of phantom stock units. Additionally, on the 1st of July, 2025, Stephen D. Black conducted an insider purchase of 110,443 shares of phantom stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 39.8 to 1. Overall, insiders purchased 3,434,116 shares and sold 1,568,059 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $77.92, reflecting a decline of 4.41%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, we have identified a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom that was established 13 days ago. Is Wells Fargo stock a good buy? Multiple short-term signals, combined with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Wells Fargo stock to perform well in the near future. Upon analyzing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 27th of August, we anticipate Wells Fargo will open lower by approximately 53 cents and begin trading at $80.97. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.